have enjoyed the Jurassic World movie perhaps as much as other people have, but maybe we love Lego Jurassic World, the video game.
It does have Lego in it.
It does have Lego, and we do love our Lego. There's just so much to enjoy in a video game like this, not only because there's so much content, there's every single Jurassic Park movie in this. So 4 movies that you get to play through. So you want bang for your buck. I feel like Lego is giving it to you, but I feel like they always do with their games. They have a formula now that just really seems to work.
It is quite astonishing how many games they're able to pump out in a year underneath the Lego brand. And every time we step up to plate with one of these things, it feels like, oh, they're gonna miss it. This is not gonna be the fun one. I've had enough. There's a skepticism at this point, you know? For big chunks of this game, I gotta tell you, I was pretty bored. But then you get to play as a Triceratops and you get to bash through rocks and trees and things like that. Just the sheer fact that you can pop into in certain sequences and be a dinosaur, that makes this game very special and very fun.
This game is special and fun for a couple of other reasons too, mainly if you're a Jurassic Park fan.
Yeah, if you're an aficionado and you want to see all of those sequences Lego-wise, it's pretty cool.
If you're a Spielberg fan too, there are little Easter eggs in there that you might find and enjoy. Little dino eggs in there that you might find and enjoy, of course. The voice acting here is fantastic, as always. The humor in here is fantastic, as always with Lego. So those are things that kept me wanting to keep playing, because there are moments in this game where you just feel like, okay, well, like, didn't I just do this? Didn't I just do this? What is the point of that? Like, I'm shouting at my screen constantly playing this game.
Well, and it's like every piece of machinery in the parks has been broken, and you've got to dig for it or bash something to find a piece to put it back together
Or use like another character to scream and break glass. It's just like...
Yeah, it's the same puzzle types of sequences over and over again, but we know that. I mean, these things kind of review themselves by now. They do have direct lifted audio bits from the movie, and I did find that some of the audio quality was pretty awful, actually. I mean, it's great to have the real performers in there. It's great to have the real sounds and, of course, John Williams' music. The audio quality, I think, overall is a little subpar, and it kind of makes you realize why they do use sound-alikes and why they get back into the booth and re-record certain lines and things like that in video games, because you can't just lift from movie tracks and stuff like that and make it sound great. You even hear like background audio as people are trying to talk and stuff, and then it fades and disappears. It feels a bit rushed that way.
I didn't feel that at all when I was playing. Oh, you had it cranked? Okay, like I just kind of felt like, okay, that was really funny. That was a pretty good line. I love that, because Lego, they always have these great lines, but it's the voice acting that actually happens that you can tell it was written for the game.
Yes.
Just little things that happen because...
from all the supporting cast.
From all the supporting cast. Because the thing about Lego, it's so great, is it really is for kids. Like every time a dinosaur eats someone, at the end of that level, like the dinosaur will be coughing up those people. Like they don't actually die.
Yeah.
Nobody ever dies in these games. Yeah. But I love that the guys that make, like Telltale, man.
Well, they have pretty fantastic jobs.
They do, and they love what they do. They don't.
There are bugs in this game, though. I was stuck inside of one of the gyroscope things in the gyro level, which was really fun, actually, rolling around and trying to solve all the puzzles with that. But I disappeared into the world, and it just was all black. And you know, that standard sort of perspective thing that's been a problem with Lego games right from the beginning, where you can't make jumps that look like you can make?
Yes.
That still persists in 2015 after about 100 of these Lego games. I loved playing the dinos. That's the reason why I really enjoyed this game and why I would want to beat it.
Okay.
But I can't just look past its flaws and its faults, and it does have some.
This is for the Jurassic Park aficionados.
Yes,
for sure. And I wouldn't say anything outside of that. If you watched every single Jurassic Park movie, then you'll get all the references.
Well,
that's the thing.
Kids love dinosaurs too.
They do, but you want to get the humor in the game. You want to get the most you can out of it. So, okay, if you're a dad or your mom and you love all Jurassic Park movies and you want to play this game, you can, and the kids will love it too. There you go.
And if they dig dinosaurs, they'll have fun. What are you giving it? What are you giving it?
It gets an 8.
It's a 7.5 for me.